Alright, everybody. Today I've got something really exciting to tell you guys about, because very often I'm talking about how there aren't really a lot of direct ways that you can impose your political opinions in a powerful way on society. Like, make people believe what you believe, it affect the outcomes of elections and policy making, etc. At many times it can feel like you're kind of powerless, even if you do vote, even if you do protest. It can feel very powerless. And if your goal, presumably, if you're watching me, your goal is to try to keep actual fascists from gaining power, from holding office, whether it be the Senate, whether it be further Republican presidents putting more Supreme Court justices that are amiable to Republican beliefs on the Supreme Court, go down the list. If you're trying to keep Republicans and fascists and what have you out of office, then you probably are going to be very interested in this, and it may make you feel far less powerless. How many of you guys are familiar with Progressive Victory? I talk about them a lot. I actually work with them right now because I believe a lot in what they're trying to do, and I really like that there's actually a thing that we can get involved with to have an impact and make a change, and potentially keep Republicans out of office and get progressives elected. Yeah, we love Progressive Victory. I think Vosh recently raised like a bunch of money for a canvassing event with Progressive Victory for a charity stream. So that was super cool. Yeah, Progressive Victory does canvassing events. They do door knocking. They've done interviews with candidates. They are currently running as well a YouTube channel. It is called Progressive Victory PV Spotlight, and it is a compilation channel. You might have actually, if you sub to this channel, you might see me. Oh, yep, there I am. Conservatives want to ban what? This is from a month ago. I get used in some of these as well. I have, of course, given permission for some of my content to be used here. Obviously, Dylan has. Is this IRI? Yeah, this is I'm Really Important. Yeah, a bunch of people, both in the online left and even some, like, non-leftist content creators that just agree Trump and the Republicans are bad. You'll see a lot of them on here making pretty solid content, clipped and uploaded. And if you're ever looking to find some new content creators to check out that are making good content, this is a good place to look. In fact, I thought we'd watch the most recent one on here, which seems to be a clip from Dylan Burns called Trump's Lawyer Says He's Above the Law. We're not going to watch the whole thing. I just wanted to play a little bit of it. God damn it, I need to get used to this new mouse. I keep on right-clicking instead of left-clicking. I need to, we're going to watch, like, the first just bit of it so you guys can get a taste of what this channel is like. And, see, fucking, damn it, I keep doing it every time. I need to get used to this new mouse. I've been playing a lot of FF14 with it, so I've got this claw grip that I use in the two top, but you can't see my mouse, so you guys don't know. There's buttons right here that I use specifically for FF14, and I keep putting my fingers in a claw grip to hit them, like I'm doing AoEs. Anyway, let's watch the first bit of this video here so you guys get an idea of what the PV Spotlight channel has to offer, because I think it's pretty neat. I'm a big fan of this idea, and I was quite excited when I heard that this was being made, and I was asked if it was okay to have some of my content put on this channel. I highly encourage you to go subscribe. Oh.
It's insane. I mean, I don't think they're going to rule in a maximally pro-Trump way. I think even they recognize, yeah, you can't just cut a president a blank check to commit crimes with impunity. But I do think they would remand it back to D.C. or district court to just drag it out, because that helps Trump as well.
I was listening to the back and forth. I didn't listen to the whole 3-4 hours, mostly for a few reasons, one of which being it's hard to listen to Trump's lawyer, honestly.
Yeah,
it just was it was bizarre, the arguments I was hearing, to the point that I thought I must not understand the legalese. I must not understand. He's not actually saying that as long as he finds he confines his actions within the role of the presidency, then an attempted military coup would technically he'd be immune of prosecution from, or an assassination of political opponent. Because I remember.
So for those that don't remember, because this is from a month ago, they're discussing the fact that Trump was trying to argue that there is a clause within our legal, like, structure that goes back, like, hundreds of years to the founding of America, claiming that the president, the sitting president, is immune to any consequences of a crime they committed while president. Which is Trump's current, or back then, what was his attempt to defend himself when people said, what the fuck? Why should you be allowed to run? You're literally a felon. And also tried to overturn the election while you were president. And he's like, well, even if you find me guilty of that because I was president when I did it, you would be allowed to find me even guilty. You know, it would be allowed. You couldn't keep me from running again. That's pretty much his claim. He wants to be completely legally immune. This channel is really good for if you just want to find a lot of good different content creators from all around the online left online. I keep saying online, but online is a pretty relevant word to this conversation. Highly recommend you go sub to the channel. In fact, why have I not already dropped the link? Is there a canon reason why I haven't dropped my, dropped the link here yet in my chat? Am I stupid? There you go. Let's resume. Go subscribe. Do it now.
Saying like, wait, with this logic, if Trump's immune as president, then he could go assassinate his opponent. And like Biden, Biden take the wheel, and that was the joke. And then they went out and they made the joke real.
Yeah. So here's the thing that frustrates me is, I mean, the questions got pretty pointed from the justices, particularly Justice Jackson, but even Justices Kagan and Sotomayor, they were pretty pointed. And there were even times that like Chief Justice Roberts and even Alito and Thomas, you could tell they were like, this is kind of fucked. But I wanted somebody. I wanted somebody, and hope like Sotomayor or Jackson be like, okay, counsel talking to Trump's attorney. Let's get super real. I know we're asking you some hypotheticals. Let's get super real. We asked you the hypothetical, which is if we believe, or if a president.
Good God, this white monster, is it alcoholic? Like fucking hell. It tastes like it sets off the same taste buds in my mouth that drinking like vodka and like a fruity mixer gives me. Like, you might as well fill this with vodka because it tastes like it's got vodka in it. Like, I might as well go find some and mix it up because it tastes like it's got alcohol in it. If there was alcohol in it, I wouldn't be able to taste a difference. It tastes like it's alcoholic. It's setting off those bitter taste receptors in the sides of my tongue, which isn't even real, but it tastes like that's the case. Like, that science that you have, like, different parts of your tongue taste different tastes isn't even real. But the sides of my tongue, which are supposed to taste bitter, they taste bitter. Probably the caffeine? No, Normal Monster does not taste... Like, Normal Monster tastes like liquid green Jolly Rancher. This tastes like liquid pink mixing stuff that you mix with like vodka. Like, remember when I would do the watch party streams and I would drink like those vodka pink drinks? This tastes like that. Only those had vodka in them. This doesn't.
The president believes that his political rival is corrupt.
I do not endorse White Monster Energy. Sorry.
Could he issue a command to have that person?
I think I speak for every single member of Progressive Victory when I say White Monster Energy fucking sucks.
Assassinated. And you said it depends on whether or not that constitutes an official act. He may need to be impeached and convicted first. So let's get really personal. The current president of the United States is Joseph Robinette Biden, your client's political rival. President Biden has publicly stated that he thinks that Donald Trump is a corrupt authoritarian. So would you care to look into whatever microphone, obviously they don't have cameras, would you care to speak into the microphone and say to the president, who's probably listening right now, that he can assassinate your client, even though you would prefer he didn't, and not be held criminally accountable unless he's first impeached and convicted? Would you like? I invite you to go ahead and say that. I want I wanted a justice to say that, because you can tell throughout the course of the conversation that even Sauer was like, "Fuck, I was hoping you wouldn't ask me this question, but I'll bite the bullet." Somebody should have.
The Supreme Court was legitimately trying to make an effort to essentially give Trump a get-out-of-jail-free card for if he is found guilty of anything he did that was legal while president, which is a lot of things. They're giving him the green light to save democracy, Helldivers 2 style. No, I don't think that's the I don't think that's what they're doing at all, actually.
I've asked the question very pointedly like that because it is an absurd proposition. They also said,
Oh, Biden W? Is that true, Delancey? The UN has passed the G7. Wait, the UN passed support and the G7 passed support for the Biden Gaza ceasefire plan. Yeah, I mean, the ceasefire plan is pretty overwhelmingly popular. Like, there's a lot of support for it. And right now, even like the moderate right-wing government in Israel is looking to oust Netanyahu. Do you guys know that? Like the moderate, like not even like neocon. I don't even know what the term for it is. Like the like hyper bureaucratic, like normal, not insane genocidal Nazi right wing in Israel wants to like overthrow Netanyahu. Like Netanyahu is the guy that wants the war to continue despite everything. And even the like right wing in Israel are like, can we just overthrow this guy? Like, can we just get him out of here? Like, we don't even want to keep like neither Hamas or a lot of Israel seem to want to continue the war at this point. Because on one hand, the idea that Hamas has been crushed is pretty popularly agreed upon, even among Israel's government. And on top of that, the idea that, like, holy shit, this needs to stop, any means to stop this possible is pretty popular among the Palestinian people. So, like, yeah, there's a pretty broad agreement. Even Hamas doesn't want to continue to get hammered by Israel, right? So even they have an interest in the bombing stopping for at least a time. So it just seems like it's inevitable this is going to go through, even if there continues to be, like, fighting and death until then. The only person holding up the deal is Netanyahu? Yeah, like, even, like, literally the conservatives in government in Israel are openly talking about ousting Netanyahu. Like, it is headline making that public. It's not even like a hidden like secret. It's not even like an open secret. It's like just an open thing.
Hey, okay, what if he wants to sell nuclear codes?
Well, I mean, it depends on how it's constructed, but yeah, it could constitute an official act.
What if he wanted to stage a coup, which is even worse than trying to assassinate a political rival?
Well, I mean, yeah, depending on how that's constituted, it could be an official act.
So he'd have to...
It was weird because they actually he was like, well, it depends on how it's done. And then the justice, I think I could hear it in her voice, like, what do you mean it depends on how it's done? And she, like, lays out a scenario. It's like, okay, president calls his general.
I'm pretty certain Dylan is streaming this, by the way, from, like, a bunker in Ukraine. Like, I'm pretty certain this is, like an actual, like, bunker in, like, Kharkiv or something like that. Dylan is going crazy with the content. If you're watching a Dylan stream, there's a good chance you're watching him he's in someone's basement. That is a bunker. If you are underground in Ukraine during the war, you're in a bunker. That, like, the subway stations and shelters are now bunkers. That is what I mean. Yeah. It's a nice basement, though. Seriously, it's like got that nice, like, upholstery type thing going on. It kind of reminds me of what I got going on here, but that's wood. It's an apartment he rented, I think. Really? I hope he's underground. Like, I hope he's underground. Oh, man. Like, he goes out into the world as the war is happening and does, like, on-the-ground journalism and shit. And you want to know what he gets for it, by the way? YouTube has had him demonetized for a year. Continues to double down on it and has recently been issuing false strikes. It's bad. It's really bad. Like, YouTube is very much aiming to kill Dylan's channel by the end of the year. They've taken so much money from him. Yeah, a lot. I mean, like, YouTube fully supports the Taliban and Russia and China and Saudi Arabia. Like all these awful regimes. Like, YouTube can virtue signal how much they support minorities as much as they like, but the regimes that actively oppress them, they endorse. The CEO will send letters to YouTubers with, like, slurs in their name. Because like the CEO of YouTube signs every congratulations on 100,000 or 1,000,000 subs letter along with the silver play button. So if you've got a channel like the Offensive T-Slur channel or something like that, and they have like the 100K sub plaque, the CEO of YouTube signed a congratulations letter with a big font, a big bold of that username at the top of the page. So like, these companies don't give a fuck. They really don't. Does YouTube support Israel? YouTube supports whatever makes them money. Outrage bait makes them the most money. They just have to pretend like they don't support it, which is like very condescending, you know, when you actually don't support that kind of stuff.
His generals who, you know, as the president of the United States, he'd have regular conversations with, and he tells them, you know, I don't really want to step down. Let's do this thing. And he seemed to give it notion that that would be within the bounds of the presidency. That wouldn't be him acting as a private citizen, and therefore he would be immune from it, whether it was successful or not.
I really like Dylan's content, by the way, but it's not just Dylan's content for those that are unaware. Like I said before, PV Spotlight, fantastic channel, really good place to go to discover new content, including my own. My own content is posted here, so you know it's good when my channel is one of the channels that gets clipped for videos that get posted there. And they tend to be far more cut down, sort of like higher edited, like more to the point editing than you'll usually find from the original videos, even my own. So definitely recommend that you guys go subscribe. But that's not it. It gets cooler. Just yesterday, I got sent this. And this seems really freaking cool. Progressive Victory has made a hub website. Let me log in. Wait, hold on. Did I just... Yeah. One second. Did I not already sign up? Huh, I guess I didn't confirm it before. I'm a silly guy. Oh no, you just have to okay, it's just you have to log in through your email. It's just extra secure. Okay, cool. So guys, would you like to see something cool? Progressive Victory has thrown together a website, and I must say, it's quite impressive looking, if I do say so myself. Though I had no part in making this, so I don't know why I'd talk about it as if it's like, if I do say so myself, like my hard work here. This goes hard. I'm going to be dropping a link in a moment in chat for you guys to check this website out, but first allow me to show you what it's all about and why it's so cool. So as you can see, when you first go to the site, you'll be given the option to make an account. It's super simple. Just put in an email address. That is the email you'll log in with, and once you hit confirm, it's going to send you a code. You just got to go to your email, copy that code, paste it into the box, and then you're signed up. And then from then on, when you want to log in, you do have to just type in your email, but it'll send you a login email, and then you click that button, and you're in. It's not super difficult. I just figured it out in real time just now. But here's what's so cool about this. The goal is to essentially create a game out of encouraging people to engage with progressive content creators and with volunteering to help get progressive candidates into office. So once you've made an account, you will be given the option to do daily quests. And these daily quests will give you, they're like pretty basic. It's something like watch a progressive creator affiliated with Progressive Victory. Watch one of their videos. You go and you watch the video, you drop a like or something like that, and you get some points. And over time, if you do these like daily quests regularly, you get higher up on the leaderboard. And the higher you are on the leaderboard, the more entries you have to the waffle. And yes, I will call it a waffle, because that is how you say it, not raffle, okay? That is the proper pronunciation. In all seriousness, every month, I believe, they're going to be giving away a Steam gift card, $100 Steam gift card. That's right. Straight up, like just $100 you can add to your Steam account which can be used for anything, whether it be buying games, cosmetics in said games, or whatever. It's pretty neat. And so, literally all you have to do is your daily quest, which reset every day. I think at 1 p.m. PST, which means my timing is pretty good. So we've got 10 minutes until that happens, actually. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. As a matter of fact, here's the leaderboard. Oh, wow, we've already got people. Oh, man, you guys already have competition. Shit, guys. You need to get in there. Oh, no. Oh, no. You guys got competition. Oh, boy, yeah, you guys got competition already. Shit, dude. You're going to be able to buy... Yeah, if you do this, you can finally buy the entire Sex with Hitler franchise on Steam. If you're not familiar with it, overwhelmingly positive reviews on every entry of the series. So, just... it's good. What? Yeah, it's a real thing. Hold on, let me see if I can find... Blah, 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 blah. So. Oh, yeah. So you've got a daily countdown, your daily dopamine, which is sort of like, thanks for stopping by. How long before the next free points, which has a Z because it's funny if it's points, is in 21 hours. I think it just reset a few hours ago, so you literally get free points. So you just get claim now. Successful. Nice. I think I have to refresh the page for it to show as, like, I can't claim, or maybe it will let me. You've already claimed. Ah, okay. So it lets you click it and see it. It's just you have to wait until the timer is back to reset. YouTube is experimenting with injecting ads directly into ad/streams. What the fuck? I mean, I have ads turned on for the stream. That's always been a thing. Though it's less common than on Twitch, and it doesn't really interrupt as bad as Twitch. Anyway, it's super duper cool. I like this idea a whole lot. One of the best things about it is that it's actually going to reward you guys for engagement. Like, I keep telling you guys, engagement is important. Hitting that like button, commenting, these are really important things, like extremely vital. They are what create the lifeblood of the right-wing, like, media sphere on the internet. So much so to the point where Progressive Victory is literally willing to make a game, a website with a game with daily quests that encourage you to engage with content creators you'd probably be watching anyway, to be honest, but to go further than the normal just clicking on and watching, like sort of passively. And not only that, but you get the ego of being on a leaderboard, perhaps even the top of the leaderboard. And then on top of that, if you, like, the higher up on the leaderboard you are, the higher chance you have. Mind you, even if you're low, you have a chance. But the higher up you are, the higher chance you have of winning a Steam gift card each month. I think this is a cool idea. It really goes to show you not just, like, how cool this is and that you should, of course, join, but also the fact that, like, engagement is important. It really is. It's like getting lefties to engage with the content, like left-wing progressive content they watch, is like trying to trick kids into reading or enjoying math. You've got to make it into a game. In all seriousness, though, here's a link, everyone. I highly recommend you guys go make an account. It is, of course, quite secure. I've got an account myself. I'm Xander Hall number 0001. I am the Xander Hall. There are no other Xander Halls. It is just me. So yeah, hopefully you guys go and join. I highly recommend it. And not just that. Because I want to encourage more of you guys to volunteer and potentially canvas with Progressive Victory. I am going to do something that encourages you guys to join the Progressive Victory Discord server, which, of course, there's a link to on the website. Here, can I click that? Will I get, like, the link if I just click that? Regardless, on the Progressive Victory site, on the bottom left of the screen, right here, you can see there's a little Discord symbol. Click that, and it'll bring up Progressive Victory's Discord, and you'll be able to join. This Friday, if we can get 50... Actually, no, if we can get 100 or more people in the Progressive Victory Discord joined from me by Friday, which is 3 days from now, I will host a watch party in there. And do you guys want to know what we're going to be watch partying in there? The first batch of episodes of Avatar: The Last Airbender, which I am completely blind on. So it won't just be we're watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, it'll also be my blind first-time reaction to it. I've heard many things about how great it is. I've seen, like, snippets from when I was very young. I know nothing about it besides there are benders of different elements, and then they do stuff with that. And then I remember there was something about Aang, the kid with the bald head and the arrow on his forehead, being frozen in a ball of ice. So that's literally all I know. Yes, the animated version. I said the first batch of episodes. We're so clearly talking about the show that's good, that everyone likes. We're so clearly talking about that. Yes, we're not talking about the shitty movies. You never seen Avatar? I've never seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, but we will be watching it in the Progressive Victory Discord this Friday if we can get 100+ people to join the Discord server. If you guys can do that, I will be happy to see that. I will be absolutely thrilled, and we will do that watch party. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say about this. I just wanted to encourage you guys because, you know, I am but one man, and the most I can do is encourage people to be progressive with my little funny internet videos. But what you guys can do, you guys literally are so numerous that if I had my entire sub count gathered together in real life in front of me and I armed you with, like, weapons, we could conquer Rome. Like ancient Rome, like at its peak, like 87,000 people could so easily conquer ancient Rome. Like, we would be possibly the biggest army on the planet. Like think about that for a minute. And so I encourage you guys. I encourage you. No, well, like in ancient times, not today. You know what I mean. Like, we've got a sub count that outnumbers some, like, massive ancient civilizations' entire militaries, okay? We could conquer Rome. And with that in mind, use your numbers. You are not one, you are a single cell that is part of many. Imagine if, like, let me give you an idea of like, what percentage of people tend to engage with really any content. So, for example, Slamma's Hightail Lo-Fi Hip-Hop Remix video has 76,000 views. That's the video which the music you're listening to now comes from. And only 3.1 thousand likes, including one from me. That is an absurdly small percentage of people who watched this video and decided to engage with it enough to hit like. Because the vast majority of content viewers online don't engage with videos because they assume their single bit of engagement doesn't count. Which is why I always try to call out that mindset when I see it in my chat. And I tell you guys, hey, here's, say, what is it right now? There is, why can I not? Good God. Oh boy. Oh, this is the worst. Fantastic. Great. Yep. Oh, this is the best. Yes. Yes. Fantastic. Excellent. Fantastic. Hide all the metrics from me, YouTube. Okay. 120 likes, but we've got 244 people watching. See? The majority of people always assume my like doesn't count. My like doesn't matter. I'm just one guy. And they don't hit the like button. In fact, there's been 779 people that have come through here and thought that. So yeah, you'd be surprised. But it's worse on the left than it is on the right. But a lot of people don't recognize how important engagement is. Progressive Victory wants you to see how important it is. So go join the website. Go join the Discord. And hopefully I'll see you guys on Friday in that watch party, because I'm excited to finally see Avatar The Last Airbender. I've never seen it before. I've been told it's really, really good. I'm excited to finally watch it. I hope to see you guys there. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hit that like button, subscribe, ring the bell icon, and turn on all notifications. Comment down below to help boost the engagement. You heard what I said. And of course, follow my social medias linked down below. Join my fan Discord, which is the main hub of my fan base. It's of course completely free to join. And I do watch parties, game events, and call-in streams there as well. Just not the first batch of episodes of Avatar The Last Airbender. We're doing that in the Progressive Victory Discord. And of course, do not forget that if you want to support me directly financially and you can afford to do so, please consider doing it by donating, subscribing, or gifting a sub on my website, xanderhall.com/live, or supporting me through YouTube, Twitch, Streamlabs, Stream Elements, Patreon, or buying merch to the Streamlabs link down below. Regardless of how you support me, though, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you again.